Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my chocolate chip cookie pizza, and I hope you like it. So right now we're going to start off with 2 cups and 1/4 of all-purpose flour. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab them. Doesn't have to be exact, you just want to kind of get the feel for it. So that's about a cup. I'm just gonna, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Just gonna kind of pour that right in there. And go ahead and get these extra. And then just because I've been baking for a while, I can kind of feel what 1/4 is like, and also see that's about enough. So let's go ahead and pour that right in. Put that right over there. Now we're done with flour, so you can put that away, and hopefully it didn't get all over the place for you guys like it did for me. If you can see my workstation, kind of a mess. And now we're going to put 1 teaspoon of baking soda in our mixture. Now we have 1 teaspoon of salt, and I would caution you to really be careful when pouring salt. Using salt, because for me, especially in baking, salt tends to be very overpowering and can kind of ruin the sweetness of what you're trying to bake. So I tend to try not to use very much. You want to set your dry ingredients aside. And now I will be adding my 2 sticks of butter. I have one right here. You can melt your sticks of butter a little bit if you want, or you can just chop them real finely. Doesn't matter much. It just depends on the consistency you like to work with when you're baking. For me, it doesn't really matter. I do all of this by hand. Then after we add the butter, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which, in my opinion, you can be slightly generous with, just because I like to have that vanilla flavor. You have the option to add, well, you will be adding sugar. I tend to mix my sugars. The recipe calls for 2 cups of regular sugar, but I like white sugar, which I do use, but I also then use brown sugar because I like the texture that it gives the actual cookie itself once it's done baking. But you don't have to do that. You can use all brown sugar if you want. It's all just personal preference, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now I'm gonna add actually 3/4 brown sugar, and you don't have to pack it much. Comes out pretty much the same either way. Then once we add the sugar, I can add the 2 large eggs, and I actually just have them in a bowl right here. But you do want to make sure you get up, or you get all your egg mixture as much as you can. That's just my oven telling me that it's preheated to 375. Stir my ingredients, and then I can slowly start to add this to the flour, but right now I'm just gonna stir it. And you don't have to stir this. You can use a regular beater. For me, I just like being able to stir things. And now I'm actually gonna start to dump this. Sorry, that was loud. I'm actually gonna start to dump some of this mixture into my dry ingredients. And then, once I know that this is well mixed together, I'm going to add the chocolate chips. For the chocolate chips, you can use any brand. You just, being a chocolate fanatic, tend to use rich chocolate. And it's just add about 2 cups. Not necessarily. Since that was the final ingredient I had to add, I just gotta mix it all in, and then I can pour it into the pan. It's harder when you add your chocolate chips last, but it's also a good way to make sure that it's well mixed. Alright. Now I just have to go grab my cookie sheet or pizza pan rather. The cookie pan is not where I can reach it, but I will add to this video once I can find a way to reach the cookie pan and show you guys the finished product. And just so you know, all you really have to do is bake the cookie for 15 to 20 minutes or until it's golden brown on the edges and comes out clean if you stick like a knife or toothpick in the middle. I know that this was a different video from many of my viewers, so I hope you liked it. Comment and tell me some of your favorite recipes to bake or to cook, or some of your favorite cookie recipes to make, and maybe I'll try making your recipes. Just let me know.